Tanner, I spent my childhood playing house and pretending to have a husband. I didn't know that it was you that I was pretending to have, but God did.
Brianna, I can't believe the wedding is finally here. It feels like only months ago that we had just gotten engaged, and I couldn't imagine being anywhere else right now.
I spent my teenage years talking to my friends about what it would be like when I met and married my soulmate. I didn't know it was you that I was talking about, but God did.
Couldn't imagine being anywhere else in my life right now, and I couldn't imagine spending my life with anyone else.
I've spent my entire life praying for you. I didn't know it was you that I was praying for, but God did.
I still remember when we went on our first date to Fright Farm, and you held my hand because you were scared, and I just played along. I had no idea then that my hand would always be yours to hold one day.
God told me to marry you. I prayed and prayed before I knew you I prayed, and God told me in my heart that you were the man He created to take care of me as I grew old.
I remember the times we would sit in my car and talk until 3 in the morning, but my favorite memory is when we spent a night at the beach looking at the stars. As we laid there, I started to get the feeling that I could spend the rest of my life with you.
When you took me on my first date, I looked over at you while you were driving and thought, this kid is way too cool for me and he's going to run for the hills once he gets to know me. But you didn't. You must have had that same gut feeling too. God must have been telling you the same thing.
Man, I prayed to God for a sign that if it was meant to be, that I would know. The more I've gotten to know you and the more I've prayed, the more I knew that I wanted to spend my life with you.
It wasn't long before I knew you were going to be mine forever. You are an incredible man, Tanner. You are so driven and goal-oriented. You set goals and you work so hard until you achieve them. I promise to cheer you on as you set and reach every one of your goals.
I'm thankful every day that I have you. I'm marrying you so that I can give you my time for the rest of my life and love you always.
You have always respected me and listened to me. You're the most understanding individual. I'm a 24/7 hot mess hurricane. I talk really loud and I cry every movie and I can never make up my mind, but for some reason, you've always looked at me like I'm the best thing in your world.
I love you because you always make me smile. You're always there for me. You support me when I need it. You're generous towards me as well as others. You have a kind heart and you love God.
You've never been easily angered with me. You always just understand. Tanner, I promise to love you fiercely, to fight for you constantly, and to support you endlessly.
I still get butterflies when I look into your beautiful blue eyes. Your smile brightens my day. I'm happiest when I'm with you.
I promise to respect you, listen to you, and understand you, as you have always done to me.
I love you to the moon and back, deeper than the ocean, higher than the sky, stronger than moonshine, and brighter than the sun.
I promise to be your biggest cheerleader and your best friend. I will always have your back and be in your corner through every challenge life throws our way. I promise that we will pray together and grow closer to God together. I promise that we will have a household where God is always welcome, and we will raise our children on a strong foundation of faith and love. We will teach them to pray, to be kind, and to play football. Tanner, I prayed for you before you were mine, but let's face it, God always knew that you were mine. See you at the other end of the aisle. I love you forever and ever. Amen. Brianna.
I love you forever and ever. Amen. Love, your almost husband.